Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new here, welcome. You've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I thank you for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell so you're notified every single time I give anything on this channel, any type of updates, promos, free picks, obviously every single day on this channel. So we were able to get you one yesterday. Hopefully we get you another one here today. Social media links are down below. The website is down below as well. Let's get into it without further ado. We gave you Memphis yesterday. Was a nice one. I thought it was just too many points, and it happened to be too many points. They were able to score one late there to cover the number for us. We want to try to get you another win here today. So let's get into it, all right? 8:20 matchup in the NFL. It's NFL Sunday. We have the Vikings going up against the Denver Broncos. Both teams are now rolling as we see Denver the past few games. I believe they've won, what, 4 straight it is now? 3 straight wins. Green Bay, Kansas City, and Buffalo. Obviously, tremendous win. The last one there against the Buffalo Bills. And we see the Vikings, who have just been as hot as it gets, hottest team in the NFL right now. 5 straight, I believe. Yeah, 5 straight wins. They've actually won 6 of their last 7 games here for the Minnesota Vikings. They bring in Josh Dobbs. Kirk Cousins is out for the season, and we've seen a tremendous turnaround here so far. Now, is this the end for the Vikings now, who are going on the road? They faced some poor competition to help along that win streak, but in the midst of some of those wins, they did knock off the San Francisco 49ers with Kirk Cousins at the helm. This is going to be an interesting matchup. The line is set at 3, over/under at 41, and Denver is at home in Mile High Stadium. As always, it's always tough to play at altitude. Now, the big thing, I believe, in this matchup, and one of the biggest things that we have to pay attention to, which will be a huge determining factor in this matchup, in this game, will be the turnover game, right? The turnover margin, the turnover differential, as Denver has been an extreme benefactor these last 3 games of turnovers. 10-2 has been the turnover margin the last 3 games. Why they've increased their win streak to 3 against the Bills, who gave up 4 turnovers. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs gave up 5, and the Pack have gave up 1. And during that stretch, they've only turned the ball over twice. Now, for all the things that we complain about Russell Wilson, that he does not do well, one of the things that he does not do is turn the ball over. He has not turned the ball over a ton this year. One of the best in the NFL. I believe he only has 7 total turnovers this season altogether. So he takes care of the football. Something to pay attention to. Josh Dobbs on the season, 4th in the NBA, 4th in the NFL in turnovers. He has 11 turnovers this season. So there's something to pay attention to. He sometimes gets a little fumbleitis when he scrambles and holds that ball out there like a loaf of bread. But otherwise, I'm not sure that this defense is playing as great as everyone is claiming to be. The turnovers obviously have helped. The offense is still kind of just basic, mundane. They're trying to run the ball and play defense type of deal. Not a lot of explosive plays, not a lot of big shots down the field for them overall. I believe they only had 240 total yards of offense there against the Chiefs. They had 300 total yards of offense, a little more balanced there against the Bills. And we know the Bills have had a lot of issues at within that camp, within that system. A lot of stuff's going on with that organization. A lot of key players out on defense, and a lot of no cohesion, I should say, on the offensive side, as you see them now fire Ken Dorsey as their offensive coordinator, and Joe Brady will take over moving forward. So it's been a lot of things. Flu game for Patrick Mahomes. I'm not completely sold on this Denver team. I think that they're playing better, obviously taking advantage of turnovers. They were fortunate, even with all the bad things the Bills did their last matchup there in prime time. They have 12 men on the field and get a redo kick and end up winning the game. So another game that they should not have won is the kicker missed that kick. And they would have lost the game for the Denver Broncos. So I'm just not sure that there's going to be enough magic here in this one. A lot of the turnovers that we've seen from the Vikings happen in the early part of the season. A lot of tip passes, a lot of balls going off guys' chests and shoulders. Brian Flores has his defense playing very, very well. And I believe they're going to be prepared here for this one. I believe Dobbs does enough here with this offense, and maybe we see the run game get going, as we've seen some we know the Bills don't like to run the ball, but they were able to run the ball for 178 yards against this Denver Broncos defense. Give me the Minnesota Vikings here in prime time Sunday Night Football, plus the 3 points is my official free pick of the day. The possible chance for a money line sprinkle here on this one. I think the Vikings are just a little bit too hot right now. I like what Flores has done with this defense, and I like Dobbs doing just enough here to manage this game for them to come away with a victory and for certain a cover. Minnesota Vikings plus the 3 is my official free pick of the day. Let me know if you agree, you disagree, whatever the case may be. Let's try to get another streak going here and try to get 2 in a row. Double D, Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail. But either way, hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Good luck.